Hello and welcome to ICU. It's a brand new academic year of 2025. As a Dean of Students, I'm here to ensure that your experience at ICU is not only academically fulfilling, but also enriching on a personal level. University life is a time of tremendous growth, filled with opportunities to build lifelong friendships, to discover your passions, and to develop skills that will serve you beyond your classroom. Here at ICU, we emphasize community and inclusivity and also support for every student. Remember that my office is here to assist you with any of your concerns. Now, whether related to student affairs, student welfare, extracurricular activities, or personal challenges, do not hesitate. We are here to reach out and we are here to listen and will help you. Get involved with student organizations, sports, and campus events, and make sure you make the most out of your time here at ICU. This is your chance to create memories and experiences, and that they will last a lifetime. Once again, I welcome you to the mighty family of ICU, and I wish you great success, inspiring and joyful academic year. Thank you.
Did you know that mental health conditions are treatable and recovery is possible? Hi, I'm Ngenea Moyo. I'm your host on Let's Talk Mental Health. I invite you all to this show where you freely express yourself, and together we find a solution. For more details, you can contact 0777 93 73 92, and we'll be there to help you find solutions to whatever you're going through.
And now, the details. Police in Southern Province are investigating a case in which a fetus was discovered dumped in a pit latrine by an unknown person. It is alleged that on Saturday around 7 hours, Maureen Chungu, aged 30, of Mawaya Township, who resides with her brother Boyd Chungu, went to sweep their pit latrine and discovered the fetus inside. She immediately informed her brother, who reported the matter to the police. According to Southern Province Deputy Police Commanding Officer Mono Namalongo, police officers accompanied by fire brigade personnel rushed to the scene and successfully retrieved the fetus from the pit latrine. Mr. Namalongo states that the female fetus was not in a decomposed state, but it was already deceased at the time of retrieval. He said it is suspected that an unidentified individual gave birth elsewhere and later dumped the fetus in the latrine. The body was subsequently taken to the mortuary at Kalomo Urban Clinic. Mr. Namalongo has urged members of the public with any information that may lead to the arrest of the suspect to report to Kalomo Police Station. The Zambia Medicines and Regulatory Authority, ZAMRA, in collaboration with the Zambia Police Service, has shut down several illegal drugstores in Lusaka and arrested 13 individuals found operating without licenses. The joint operation also resulted in the closure of unauthorized pharmaceutical outlets and the seizure of assorted medicines. ZAMRA's Senior Public Relations Officer, Ludwig Mwape, stated that the operation was conducted to enforce the Medicines and Allied Substances Act, which prohibits the sale of medicines through unregulated and unlicensed channels. He emphasizes that such practices pose serious public health risks due to poor storage conditions and lack of professional oversight. Mr. Maperi affirms that ZAMRA will not tolerate the illegal sale of medicines and warned that those found in breach of the law will be arrested and prosecuted. He added that the authority remains committed to ensuring medicines are distributed through certified and legal means to safeguard public health. In a related development, the Drug Enforcement Commission, DEC, in 2023 arrested three pharmacists at the Chipepo District Health Office for allegedly stealing government drugs valued at 897,000 kwacha. These developments underscore the ongoing efforts to strengthen oversight and accountability within Zambia's pharmaceutical sector. The Department of Immigration in Lusaka has successfully removed a total of 179 immigrants in a large-scale operation that began late on Friday, 9th May 2025 and concluded on Saturday, 10th May 2025. The individuals removed include 149 Burundians, 10 Malawians, 8 Rwandese, 7 Tanzanians, 2 Congolese, 2 Ugandans, and 1 Mozambican. Chief Public Relations Officer at the Department of Immigration, Namati Shinika, says that the operation is part of the department's ongoing efforts to rid the country of illegal immigrants and enhance internal security. He says most of the individuals were apprehended during the intensified routine and targeted operations within Lusaka, while others were transferred from different parts of the country to the capital for onward removal. Mr. Shinika asked that the majority had either paid court fines or served custodial sentences for various immigration-related offenses. Others were removed prior to their court appearances as part of efforts to decongest the correctional facilities. He reaffirmed the department's commitment to facilitating and regulating the movement of persons entering and leaving the country and to managing the stay of immigrants and visitors in a manner that contributes to internal security and sustainable socio-economic development. Mr. Shinika has also urged members of the public to report any suspected immigration violations to the nearest immigration office. For more details in the following report.
79 illegal immigrants in a large-scale removal operation that began late on Friday 9th May and concluded on Saturday 10th May 2025. Those removed include 149 Burundians, 10 Malawians, 8 Rwandese, 7 Tanzanians, 2 Congolese, 2 Ugandans, and 1 Mozambican. The operation is part of the department's ongoing efforts to rid the country of illegal immigrants and contribute to internal security. Most of the individuals were apprehended during intensified routine and major operations within Lusaka, while a number were transferred from other regions of the country to the capital for onward removal. The majority had either paid court fines or served custodial sentences for various immigration-related offenses. Others were removed before their court appearances as part of the department's efforts to decongest correctional facilities. The department reaffirms its dedication to facilitating and regulating the movement of persons entering and leaving the country and controlling the stay of immigrants and visitors in order to contribute to internal security and sustainable socio-economic development. Members of the public are encouraged to report any suspected immigration violations to the nearest immigration office.
Lawrence Mwanza has urged management at Arthur Davidson Children's Hospital, ADH, to implement effective systems to prevent drug pilferage. He stresses that all resources allocated to the hospital are intended to save lives, highlighting the critical importance of transparency and accountability. ADH Senior Medical Superintendent Mr. Bwendo Nduna noted the hospital's strategic role in providing essential pediatric health care services to children from birth to 14 years across multiple provinces in the northern and central regions. This call to action follows ongoing concerns about drug management in Zambia's health institutions. In 2021, the Ministry of Health came under scrutiny for the distribution of defective condoms and substandard medicines, prompting investigations and subsequent suspensions. Mr. Manza reiterates that the need for strong, reliable systems to ensure the medical supplies are managed effectively, particularly in key institutions like ADH that serve as a vital lifelines in the healthcare system. We are now taking our first break. Please stay with us for more news after this.
We are the dreamers reaching for the sky. At ICU, together we will rise. With knowledge and passion, we aim to achieve a future so bright, with more to believe. We're building tomorrow with hearts full of pride. Innovation, progress, we won't be denied. From Lusaka to the world, we stand tall and strong. ICU, this is where we belong. ICU, we're rising high, with education as our guide. Together we'll break every limit. ICU, the future's infinite. Knowledge, passion, strength combined. ICU, we're one of a kind. Onward we march with dreams so true. ICU, we believe in you.
Who is the Speaker of the National Assembly?
I don't know.
You don't know about it?
Maybe someone you can tell.
The Speaker of the National Assembly, Nelly Mutsi, Honorable Nelly Mutsi.
Speaker of the National Assembly.
Just name.
When I want to explain it, my head will be headache me.
I know just a name. In what?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
It's a name, but the name is difficult.
What's her surname?
Mutengo.
You have no fitness, no road tax, no insurance. Can you come and park the vehicle here?
Madam, the day is just getting started. Let's not make it difficult for each other.
This is a public vehicle. It has to have all the necessary documentation, so should you. Hey, where do you think you're going? The police station is there.
I have kidnapped you. The hunter has been...
No.
Wakamba, I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but whatever it is, it's fucking dangerous. Do you know how much trouble you're putting me in?
Do you have an issue with loyalty? Or maybe you're not worth my trust.
We have kidnapped an officer of the law who was on duty.
Thank you, but you're all dead. You just don't know it yet.
I'm not part of this scheme.
You trust cops?
You're not starting war with the police service.
Today, we've got a very hectic day.
I want you to swear to me. If I help you out of here, are you going to cover me up when your fellow police officers come to arrest us?
I promise you, Chile. Look, this maniac kidnapped us both. We're just trying to find a way out. Did you know that there's one officer in your department who's got a secret pact with Dega?
Fuck.
What?
We are framed for the things that we have no knowledge about.
Okay, Chile. Calm down. I will get us out of this, okay?
By what means?
Fasten your seatbelt. We are about to go for a rough ride. Looks like we underestimated Kanji.
No, Mom. We are just getting started.
Don't be too big for your boots, lady. No man can kill me with my own gun.
Fortunately for me, I am a woman.
Welcome back. In our local stories, Chilanga Town Council has successfully handed over empowerment grants to 62 community groups and launched multiple rehabilitation projects under the 2025 Constituency Development Fund. Lusaka Province Deputy Permanent Secretary, Mr. Alex Mapushi, representing Minister Shiu Muliata, officiated at the event held at Makeni GRZ School. Grants totaling 2,480,000 kwacha were distributed, while infrastructure projects worth over 3,278,013 kwacha and 69 gwe were launched to boost trade and improve access to essential services. Chilanga Member of Parliament Sipo Lazo highlighted the consistent growth in CDF beneficiaries and outlined key road projects across several wards. Both officials urged responsible use of grants and encouraged local businesses to support development efforts through the corporate social responsibility. The Nyapachuma Memorial Foundation, through its Raised Voices project, has engaged students at DMI St. Eugene University in discussions surrounding sextortion and gender-based violence in higher learning institutions. Project Administrator Margaret Chinola said the foundation, which was committed to empowering young women and girls, aims to pass down knowledge on issues affecting the youth in their daily lives. She explains that Raised Voices is a campaign against sextortion and GBV with the goal of alleviating the widespread occurrence of these vices in academic institutions. Ms. Chinolan also notes the foundation is currently collaborating with the University of Zambia and is working to expand its outreach to other institutions of the higher learning across the country. She expresses concern that the reputation of learning institutions is often influenced positively or negatively by the moral conduct of the students they produce, warning that issues like sextortions can tarnish their reputation rather. Meanwhile, Natasha Nambela, a third-year social work student at DMI St. Eugene University, emphasized the importance of reporting GBV and sextortion to relevant authorities without fear. She urges fellow students to support victims by offering encouragement and guidance, and warning that failure to speak up could lead to tragic outcomes, including suicide. During the interactive session, students shared their perspectives on how safe spaces on campus can help encourage timely reporting of such vices, ultimately fostering a safer and more supportive academic environment. Education Minister Douglas Yagalima has underscored the importance of fully supporting, respecting and empowering teachers to improve the education sector. Speaking at the Dynamic Teachers Union of Zambia, DTUZ elective quadrennial conference in Chilanga, he highlighted the government's effort in implementing free education and enhancing infrastructure development. Mr. Siagalima also emphasized the government's commitment to fostering strong partnerships with stakeholders, including trade unions, to strengthen the delivery of education. He encourages the newly elected union leaders to be courageous in pursuing their vision to prioritize addressing the challenges faced by educators. Labour Commissioner Givens Mutingwa, who was also present, stressed the importance of social dialogue in resolving key issues affecting the sector. In his statement, Mr. Siagalima expressed deep admiration for teachers, describing them as the foundation for all professions. He further highlighted the value of involving teachers in the development of education policies. The minister expresses confidence in the sector's ongoing progress and asks the Ministry of Education staff to remain dedicated as the ministry works towards achieving national goals. He notes that the education system must continue evolving to meet needs and dynamic changes in society. We'll be right back after this short break.
At the Information and Communications University, we're not just educating students, we're shaping the future of Zambia and beyond. With a global perspective, ICU offers cutting-edge programs in information technology, business, humanities, engineering, and education. We combine theory with practical skills, ensuring our graduates are ready for the job market.
Whether full-time or distance learning, our flexible programs cater to the needs of every student, creating pathways for success. ICU is driven by innovation, research, and entrepreneurship.
We empower our students to be leaders and change makers in their industries.
Through strategic global partnership, including collaboration with leading universities such as St. Petersburg State University and others, we give our students a competitive edge on the global stage.
Our graduates don't just earn degrees, they create impact. They are leading the way in ICT, business, engineering, and more, both locally and internationally. Join the Information and Communications University, where your future begins today.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. We are now in international news. Pope Leo appealed for no more war in a message to world powers during his first Sunday to address the Vatican. Reflecting on current conflicts, the newly selected pontiff called for a lasting peace in the war in Ukraine, a ceasefire in Gaza, and welcomed Saturday's agreement to end recent hostilities between India and Pakistan. He said he was deeply hurt by events in Gaza, expressed hope for a lasting accord between India and Pakistan, and wished for an authentic, true, lasting peace in Ukraine. The Pope also recited the Regina Caeli prayer in honor of the Virgin Mary to crowd in St. Peter's Square. For more details, in the following report.
Cari fratelli e sorelle, buona domenica! Considero un dono di Dio il fatto che la prima domenica del mio servizio come Vescovo di Roma sia quella del Buon Pastore, la quarta del tempo di Pasqua. In questa domenica sempre si proclama nella Messa il Vangelo di Giovanni al capitolo 10, in cui Gesù si rivela come il pastore vero, che conosce e ama le sue pecore e per loro.
We are still in international news. Volodymyr Zelensky said it was a positive sign that Russia was considering ending the war in Ukraine after Russia offered direct talks this coming Thursday. His comments came after the Russian President Vladimir Putin invited Ukraine to take part in serious negotiations in late-night address. But the Ukrainian president said, "We expect Russia to confirm ceasefire complete, lasting and credible starting tomorrow, 12 May 2025, and Ukraine is ready to meet." Western powers called for a 30-day pause in fighting to begin on Monday after European leaders spearheading the so-called coalition of the willing met in Kyiv on Saturday. We take a short break. Stay tuned for sport news.
Did you know that mental health conditions are treatable and recovery is possible? Hi, I'm Ngenia Moyo. I'm your host on Let's Talk Mental Health. I invite you all to this show where you freely express yourself, and together we find a solution. For more details, you can contact 0777 93 73 92, and we'll be there to help you find solutions to whatever you're going through.
We are now in sport news. The Football Association of Zambia, FAS, has expressed deep sorrow following the death of Electoral Appeals Committee member Mr. Rex Zambwe. FAS President Keith Mwemba described Mr. Zambwe as a progressive legal mind who made lasting contribution to Zambian football, particularly through his role in the recently held FAS elections. He extended condolences to the bereaved family, the football community, and the legal fraternity. Mr. Zambwe passed away at St. John's Hospital in Lusaka, with the funeral being held in Chalala Township. False Communications Manager Sydney Mugala issued the statement on behalf of the association. Meanwhile, former Scotland and British and Irish Lions head coach Sir Ian McCann says he has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. The former centre and fly half won 32 Scotland caps, captaining them in 9 times, and toured with the Lions in 1974, winning the series in South Africa and in 1977. He coached Scotland to the 5 Nationals Grand Slam in 1990 and led the Lions to a series of victories as the coach in 1989 and 1997. The 78-year-old is currently consultant director of the rugby champions club, Doncaster Knights. That sports item brings us to the end of our main news. But before we go, let's take a quick recap of the headlines. Police investigate dumping of a fetus in pit latrine in Southern Province. ZAMRA and police shut down illegal drugstores in Lusaka. 179 illegal immigrants removed in a major Lusaka operation. Pope Leo appeals for no more war in the First Sunday address. First mourns the passing of Electoral Appeals Committee member Rex Zambwe. Thank you so much for watching, and for more news updates you can visit our Facebook page Icu Tv or our website icutvzdm.com. See you next time.
At the Information and Communications University, we're not just educating students, we're shaping the future of Zambia and beyond. With a global perspective, ICU offers cutting-edge programs in information technology, business, humanities, engineering, and education. We combine theory with practical skills, ensuring our graduates are ready for the job market.
Whether full-time or distance learning, our flexible programs cater to the needs of every student, creating pathways for success. ICU is driven by innovation, research, and entrepreneurship.
We empower our students to be leaders and change makers in their industries.
Through strategic global partnership, including collaboration with leading universities such as St. Petersburg State University and others, we give our students a competitive edge on the global stage.
Our graduates don't just earn degrees, they create impact. They are leading the way in ICT, business, engineering, and more, both locally and internationally. Join the Information and Communications University, where your future begins today.